Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Glitch in the game, and today I got more kind of serious, kind of just me ranting about stuff video. So first things first, what's the topic of today's video? Feminism. Yeah, okay, so I'm just browsing on the internet, right, just watching videos, and I watched this channel called Birdman. Birdman is a channel where he talks about different stuff, different things he sees on Twitter, the internet in general, actually. And yet, one thing that always stood out to me is the feminism videos that he reviews on his channel. And props to you, Birdman. You make great content, in my opinion. And a lot of things I do agree with you with. But just being serious here, though, like, I want you to think about it. Women have equal rights. There's no freaking gender wage gap. And yeah, it is illegal if someone abuses you. It is illegal if someone rapes you. It is illegal if someone murders you. Or any crime that's committed against you is illegal. Same with men. Equal rights. Yeah, you still have women out here saying crap like, oh, my boyfriend just broke up with me, he's so misogynistic. That's the thing, though. That's not misogyny. That's just your boyfriend losing interest in you because of something that he lost interest in you for, or because of something that you did to him or he did to you that he felt was unrepairable. It's not that, like, it's not that they're being misogynistic. Misogyny is the hate or misdain of women. And just because someone just because someone broke up with you, that's not misogyny. Now, if someone literally just went up to you and said something like, oh, you stupid bitch, I fucking hate women, come suck on my dick, that's all you're good for. Yeah, literally, that is misogyny. Not, babe, I'm sorry, but it's not you, it's me. We're breaking up. That's not misogyny. That's just someone being honest with you. But what really gets me going are these women who try to make up the most ridiculous crap and say, like, something like, oh, blah, 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 my rights were violated and shit like that. Yeah, now, if a cop literally pulled you out of the vehicle and raped you, and you charged the cop with rape, and he didn't get sent to jail because he's a male and a cop, then yeah, that is a violation of your rights. You literally got slandered there. But hardly, most of the time, in most countries, if that's to happen, or in like the United States, Canada, and Europe and stuff like that, that doesn't happen. And in my mind, there are actually two types of feminism. There's third world, which is actually needed in countries like Arabia, Siberia, Iraq, Iran, countries like that. And then you have first world feminism in countries like Canada, America, and Europe, where it's just white chicks getting, like, just women in general getting mad and saying something like, oh my god, like, my boyfriend broke up with me, why? That's not misogyny. That's not needed. That's just you not being able to accept the fact that you lost the boyfriend. Or that, oh, my coffee costs a lot. Even though you go to somewhere like Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts and get the most expensive thing, you complain that it's too expensive and it's because you're a woman. It's not because you're a woman. It's because you're literally dumb enough to try and make excuses for people to either A, give you back your money, or B, give you a discount. Like, for example, I'm watching this video, right? It's how this woman stabbed her boyfriend while drunk and assaulted him, mind you. She punched him and stabbed him. And yet the judge, who was a male, keep in mind, this man was a male, let this woman go because she was going to be a heart surgeon. And see, I want you to keep that in mind. Women nowadays actually get treated better than men in most first world countries. Like, because, for example, like, that example that I just brought up right there, a girl stabbed her boyfriend. I bet you money if a guy stabbed her, and keep in mind, the woman admitted to being drunk and on drugs at the time of it. If a man did that, he stabbed his girlfriend, punched her, and was on drugs or something like that. Say like the guy shot up heroin, punched his girlfriend in the mouth, and then stabbed her in the leg. Which, keep in mind, has a major artery in it, which if you cut it, you can actually kill the person. But anyway, this woman got off easy, but I bet you money that if it was a guy in her situation, and he did that, 9 out of 10 times, I bet you that guy would have gotten arrested. Like, it wouldn't even be a discussion. Freaking FBI agents would probably just whoop into the courtroom and say, dum, 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 FBI, open up. Just freaking spraying their M14s all over the place. No, but seriously though, like, when you take the time and consider it, feminism in America isn't even needed. Now, yes, I will admit, there are some protests that actually, like, make sense. Like, the Me Too movement, and stuff like that, and, like, gay pride and shit. That is actually understandable and is needed. Me Too is a campaign to get the people who raped women, or men for that matter, because Me Too doesn't have a gender, it's just Me Too. So that person could be a freaking male, it could be a female, it could be a goddamn sexual basketball. And yes, that's a meme on this channel now, sexual basketball. And it would be considered rape if that person that did rape you did not get charged for rape and sent to jail or whatever you wanted. Then yeah, that's a reason for you to be all huff and a puffle. Look at what you're doing. Anyway, but if the person literally just said, man, like, okay, for example, what's another good one? Oh yeah. And then you also got these people out here saying stuff like, oh my god, he made a joke about women's rights and men's rights, my vagina, my titties. That's sexual harassment. Actually, no it's not. When you take the time to consider it, it is not nowhere near sexual harassment. Now, yes, I do admit that if they make jokes about your boobs or your vagina, that could be seen as it, but it's not. Sexual harassment is unwanted sexual... Okay, how can I put this? It is unwanted sexual... Like, anything sexual that you do not want at you can be considered sexual harassment. Like, say someone was flipping up, like, banging on your titties, slapping your ass, taking his dick out and stroking it in your face. That can be considered sexual harassment. But if a guy literally just said, you know, women, they sure know how to cook, that's not sexual harassment. That is just straight up someone being a douchebag. Now, I made this video just because, well, not just because of the fact that I've been watching videos on YouTube lately about women getting mad because someone freaking asked them to pay the same amount as a man did, and not to mention the fact that, okay, and actually, let me add one more point before I get onto that. There are women out there, and if you guys know BuzzFeed, yeah, let's keep it real. You all know BuzzFeed. They are probably one of the worst channels on YouTube. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in the way, like, the ratios on their channel. Like, for example, like, they'll have, like, something like, oh, people, like, I interview people about mansplaining or manspreading next to a video about how a guy was trying to run from a bounty hunter. Like, but let me get on to that, actually. Man, they literally made up words like mansplaining. And according to the woman who made the video, mansplaining is whenever a man will interrupt anyone in the middle of a freaking sentence, but especially if they're a female. Oh yeah, especially if they're female. It's not like, oh, wow. It's not especially men and women in sexual basketballs. It's especially ladies. And don't get me wrong, ladies, I appreciate y'all. you guys are some of the most productive members of society. Like, you got people like Hillary Clinton, who has been working in politics. Now, okay, I don't support her, but I'm just saying, at least she's trying to do something. Then, I mean, you got the people who make taboo movies, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I won't actually go that far. That's actually messed up. But anyway, you have all these different women who did these things that actually help society. Like, for example, Rosa Parks. Hillary Clinton. Okay, no, not that one. She didn't really help society. She just tried to run for president. Now that I think about it. Rosa Parks. Freaking. Who's another good one? Well, anyway, you guys get the point. You have all these different women who did stuff for society, and they have equal rights now. It's not like back in like the 50s or the 60s where women couldn't even vote. It is nowhere near as bad as that. Now, if you actually want to go to... Now, if you're a feminist and you want to yell at me in the comments, I want you to actually go to a country, a third world country, mind you, where women are constantly abused, raped, burned, whipped, basically are made slaves in those countries. I want you to go there and then come back here. Like, go there for maybe a day or maybe go there for a day or a week. Come back here, and I want you to compare your life in America, Europe, or Canada, or whatever first world country you're from, and compare it to your life over there in a country where women are basically treated as non-equal to men. Which is worse? Your life here in America, where you have equal rights and crap, or a country, like, let's say Iraq, for example. I'm not saying you guys do. I'm just saying, let's use that as an example. In Iraq, where women are constantly beaten, burned, raped, all this other crap that you can think of, basically slaves, if you think about it. And then you have these people who are willing to complain that, oh, America's common standards and laws and regulations and rights and crap for women is so misogynistic. It needs to stop now. Okay, that's the thing though. America is actually pretty forward thinking if you think about, if you even put an ounce of thought into it. Like, if you put the amount of gamer goo thought in this nice orange citrus scented gamer goo, hashtag buy gamer goo. Anyway, if you were to put that much thought into it, then yeah, I can see you being a normal person. But then no, you have these women out here literally saying that they'll take the bone marrow out of their bones, make sperm with it, and have a kid, even though that kid has the possibility for deformalities. Not saying it's a bad thing, I'm saying that people are literally thinking about doing that now that are feminists, instead of just getting with a man and doing it the traditional way, as long as they're not siblings and not risking deformalities. And I know that's eventually going to get worked out and crap. But then you also have these women making piss yeast rolls and period blood pancakes. Like, what do you think are running through the minds of those kids that walk into the kitchen, have some nice breakfast? You know, it's like, oh, Mom, what's that snack? Oh, you know, girl, I'm making my period blood pancakes. And what's some kid supposed to do? Say, oh, yay, period blood pancakes. Or are they supposed to be like, you're not my mom, and run out the door and grab all your crap and run out that house to the neighbors who hopefully have a phone they can call 911 with and say, hello, I think my mom's on drugs. I see you. Okay, you creeper. Oh, I'm playing my brother. But anyway, guys, like, if you really take the time to consider it, feminism is not needed in America. Now, if you were to take Iraq, Siberia is kind of not inhabited. If you were to take Iraq, Arabia, Iran, Egypt, I have to respect Egypt, though. They have some style. Anyway, Egypt, Arabia, Iraq, Iran. Like, hey, even in some parts of China. And, heck, there's even a trope about how if people have daughters in China, they will straight up drop them off at the nearest park and say, "You will not come back to house. You will not come back to house. You are not my data. You are the land's data. No." And say all this crap. And that's actually a trope that used to be a thing. You would have little 6-year-old girls getting abandoned in China because their dads didn't want them or their moms didn't want them. And heck, there's even an entitled parent story that even goes that far. Because get this. So in the story, this girl was born into a family who was trying for a kid. And China has a one-child policy where you cannot have more than one child, or you have to put that kid up for adoption so you can have another one. Anyway, they put that kid up for adoption. She got adopted by a clam farmer, and then that family got a kid who was a boy, and then later on in life, he had something go wrong, and they literally reached out to the only person that they thought of. The one girl that they freaking abandoned right out the womb just said, "Get out of my womb." Cut the umbilical cord, threw her out the nearest window. They asked her for her bone marrow, which, oh yeah, apparently can make sperm nowadays. I wish I was joking. If you want sperm, ladies, if you want sperm, hold on, give me a second. Okay, here you go. Here's your sample. Go to a sperm donor. I mean, seriously though, like, feminism has gotten to a point in America where at this point, it's not trying to give women to have equal rights. It's trying to give women to have a step up on men. And I get it. Men have done some, well, crazy things in the history of humanity. Like, you had slavery, you had Jack the Ripper was more of a folktale if you think about it, but actually, it was a real spree of murders, and then the person was never really identified, so there's not really saying if that was male or not. I guess they just gave him the name. And then you also have, like, fucking child molesters, rapists, murderers. But then think about it like this. What good people have spawned male in the history of humanity? Let's see here. Thomas Edison, Karl Marx, Albert Einstein, Charles Dickens, Charles Darwin. Wait, two Charles. Yeah, sorry, they're both Charles. Let's see here. Who else? Oh, yeah. Stan fucking Lee. But anyway, above all else, I'm gonna say this one last time. Hopefully some feminists who click on this video and try to comment some crap actually take the time to realize what I'm saying here and think about it and think about how good they have it in America, Europe, Canada. I don't give a crap which first world country you're in. If you're in a third world country, great. Be a feminist. Be over there where it's actually needed instead of over here in America where we don't need it anymore. Women have equal rights. There's no wage gap. Literally, if I hear one more feminist say there's a wage gap, my bimp hand is going to get mighty itchy and I'm going to get arrested. Not saying I would actually slap a woman, but still, like, think about it. How crazy is it to think that women nowadays are literally trying to get men arrested for sitting with their legs spread because they have a dick in between it and they're not trying to crush it? How stupid is that to think? Anyway, guys, moral of the story is feminism is not needed in first world countries. Boy! Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Remember, you sons of glitches, click that like button, subscribe if you're new, click that notification bell so you get notifications of all new videos on this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.